Hi. Welcome to another Genshin stream. It's Yo-Yo. Hey, what's up? Hello. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce what you wrote first. How's it going? So, it's Genshin time. What's on the menu today? Well, Abyss reset, so we do that. And event. I haven't touched it yet, so gonna look forward to that. One thing though, because I was unable to do stuff today, let me real quick make sure that we don't cap our resin. Hype. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna be. I kind of hope we have a new Abyss. I doubt it though. The current Abyss is rather tough, at least for me. Especially the second half of floor 12-3. That one is just, yeah. Steps. Yeah. Whoops. We might have to leave Smeru for now until the murder investigation is done. I'm sure this no one's gonna suspect us, so let's just just disappear. It's probably for the best. Probably for the best. All right, Abyss time. You're helping Toria fight the Geocube right now. Heck, it's Abyss suffering time. Yeah. What's up? She wants to level up. Ah, right. Yeah, the Geocube. I really liked using Noelle there, actually. At least to get the constructs down. It's easier to pass together. That's very true. That's very true. After a character's HP decreases, all party members will gain a stack of Implacable. Damage dealt will be increased by 8% for 8 seconds. This effect can be triggered once every... What? After a character's HP decreases. I see. Okay. So this is the anti-shield domain. It's fine. Same as always. Yeah, same as always. Okay, so we just put Yoimiya team in half number 1. All right. And we'll go with the Nahida team in slot number 2. All right. Yeah, I just go. Yeah, I also go straight face if I can. But those bonuses are actually really nice if you actually use them. Sometimes it's necessary, sometimes it's not. All right, let's go. All right, and destroy. Alright. I don't know, those are Hydro, I shouldn't really... But hey, it's damage reduction on top of the impenetrable shield that that only gives you. But hey, it's damage... what? Damage reduction, so hey. Well, that's one down. I mean, it's floor 9, right? Whatever. I really need to get my rotations under control for the Nahida team, though. Still. There's still not really clean rotations from me there. But then again, at least for now it works. Okay. You're contemplating should go for C2 Ayaka or for Baisu. I mean, don't you really like Ayaka? You haven't spent anything on wishes the last 3 months. It's really starting to itch now. Okay, I mean... I know what I'm going for. Okay, this is kind of stupid. And that is Nilo. If we get a rerun. I mean, we'll get one at some point for sure. So, this is that. Yeah. Whether that's actually coming out next, like it's gonna be next patch or not, doesn't really matter. That's definitely a pull. I'm definitely going to wish for that for her. Just so I can switch things up a bit more. In case I know the Ayato team is kinda meh. Okay, need to be a bit more careful here with Cookie's age. Although, nah, we are. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. See, it's gonna be fine. You kinda want to wish for Baisu, so you have an excuse to wish on the weapon banner with Armor's Bow, I see. But do you need another healer shielder? Yeah, that's a good question, right? Was you... I know I asked this before, and I know you answered this before, but... Was he Dendro as well, or was he Anemo? If it was Dendro, do we have a Dendro healer right now? We do, actually, never mind. We do have a 4-star Dendro healer. Yeah, good question. Okay, this is, I think, same teams, just other way around, right? Yeah. He heals and gives you many small shields and deals probably some damage, huh? Yeah. He might just do too many things in order to be good at any of them, so that'd be my my concern. Can Sub please not die before I get the rotation off? God damn it. You want Baizu, but you got Sinnoh. Oh, you mean for resources and whatnot? I mean, yeah. Like, I kinda wanna have it because we've known for this character for a while and we're wondering when the hell we'll get him, right? And now it's finally time. And now I'm just like, eh. But at the same time, do I really need a character like that? You can never... Oh. I mean... I guess there is... You can wish enough. The question is just... Do you have the money for that? Right? For wishing enough. Ah, rip that half. But yeah, no, I'm gonna be very strict, right? Very strict with my my Genshin budgets. So no. You're a 16-year-old student in college. You think I've... Yeah, about that. You can always swipe to pull more. Right. No. Yes. Yeah, that's pretty good. You know, when everything groups up, that team is pretty nasty. Alrighty. Okay. Yeah, no, I can totally understand. I mean, I mini dropped during my student days, so yeah, I did have a bit more money, but yeah. Yay to finally reach friendship level 10, nice. Nice. I was about to say, this is different. Okay. We have Hydro. I gotcha. So... You didn't... Oh, me neither. Neither. I, spent all my... What did I spend my money on? Honestly? I might not have had that much. You used to spend all your money on drugs. Whoops. Yeah, I didn't do that. You stopped that and moved on to trading card games. Then COVID hit and you started spending it on Genshin. Okay. Yeah. Fair. That's very fair. I am a bit uncertain about building a team for the second half. I'd love to... You know what? If you take the Yoimiya team down there, we have Hydro, Hypostasis, which is gonna be fine, right? Oh yeah, I totally agree. I kind of want to take a big fat Electro team down this route. Especially if we spike it with Dendro, with Nahida. That could be kind of nice, but I don't... like, Hydro... like, Ayato is not gonna do well here, so... maybe it is time to do the thing. It is time to do the thing. Okay, let's do it. First things first. You. Then. Nahida. Leiden. And we'll see how this is gonna work out in this half. We are going to shred through the second one. I don't know about the first one. We'll see. Alright. Yeah, I would love to say that I waste my money, my student money on hardware as well, and that's probably partially true, but not quite as much as I do nowadays. That's what I'm asking myself as well. Trust me, I'm not so sure about that still. But we'll see. We'll see. Can you please? There we go. I know rotation was not that great, but that's fine. I mean, this looks kind of well. I'm not gonna lie. As long as we can just constantly burst, that's fine. Then we have a driver. A driver is called Raiden Shogun. But yeah, I'm really interested in seeing what the what floor 12 is gonna be like. Since again, we have new stuff now. And hopefully I can say finally. Hopefully I can say finally. Alright. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I hate this. Oh my god, this one's shorty as fuck. Just freeze you all the time. Okay, so Hydro stuff. Whoa. Okay. Come on, proc. Fuck. Ah, yeah, she was a bit, like, Cookie was a bit too low HP there. Just a bit, though. Gotta make sure that sticks. Okay. Ah, come on. No.
有限なる来店15この件はわかるかいナリウルコ火の用心
Okay. Okay. So, that was faster too, so hey, this that.
風を知れこれこそが知恵の伝道無我の境地見切りました邪魔者の粛清をヒュッ役払い風の行く先を手をつなぎましょう風の雲の嫌い発情私のお家にいらっしゃい
Wait, she's dead. Oh my god, I died. Why? Must have been a... I thought I switched in time. I didn't switch in time. Okay. Well, this is going faster and faster. Okay.
雨描きがたし左右来光意と美しきかな律令直15花火見ておっとやっ行くで律令
Okay, this is slower. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Right. So. Well, that was quick. Wow, they just obliterate you. Holy fuck. I kinda want a shield for that. But then again, that is so much damage. I'm not sure a shield is gonna be, like, gonna have that much there. Of course, only shield is. What? Oh my god! Can you stop spawning those on these me? Thanks. Zombie shield would definitely help there. Makes you really happy with Nido? Why? That's Hydro. That's not gonna work, right? Oh, just as a tank? Okay, fair enough. Run, run, run.
しっかり立ってな。雷鳴が。いや。
Luma's not gonna. Oh, you're right. Well, yeah, no, Nido's not gonna do any damage there, but yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
振動の権限。呪言、律令。雨描きがたし。サリュールコ。火の用心。
Okay, we try this. It's gonna be a pain. Might as well.
チョック呪言有限なるライフチョックこの剣はわかるかい股間奥義雨花火見いひん
Okay, that's better.
祭りの開始や呪言チョック呪言
天道万象岩山八九
サリュールコこの剣はわかるかいサイ来光意と美しきかなチョック律令火の用心ノック
So yeah, those ducks are gonna be a challenge. I'm not entirely sure what to do with them.
渚のリン邪魔をするなここより弱滅の時逃げ道はありませんてった邪魔者の粛清をしやってったふっ風の行く先を誠にいかんなり
Yeah, I thought about Diana, but I think Diana is not gonna work. And doing this without a heal... Ah, Diana has a heal actually, never mind. So, there is so much damage that I have my doubts that Diana is doing anything. Yeah, I know. But again, I'm gonna try, but I don't think she's gonna work there. Better. Better. The freeze is not really doing anything because freeze doesn't prevent the like that doesn't dispel the aura. So yeah. What do you mean required? It's not viable. What do you mean this is only floor 11? This is legit okay. Like the damage output on the second half, second chamber is pretty insane. They've been amping up the floor 11. So yeah. Okay.
きの雷とはってやっやっせ
Okay. So now let's see how this is gonna work out.
15直律令
Unfortunately, don't have as much energy here on Miko. So yeah, so it's gonna be a bit more. And then again, we just need to kill stuff before they can cast their shields, right? Yeah, that's fine.
どこにいるのか直15律令
That's fine.
岩山八九
有限なる来店15律令股間奥義さい言ってるぜ陛下の意向が我を守る
Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, we're just permanently frozen.
直15直
天道万象
歌よ錦となれこの剣はわかるかい
You're gonna steamroll this again? That's nice, but I certainly am not steamrolling anything. I steamroll floor 9 and 10, and that's it.
手をつなぎましょう飲みすぎだよ公主決定
しっかり立ってな見切りましたここより弱滅の時せいヒュッはっはっおとなしくして渚のリン
甘えたんや公主決定これこそが知恵の伝道覚えたわよ
だ無我の境地裁きの雷
Okay.
やったヒュッて
反省しなさい酔っ払いさん捕まえたんや
嫌いパチジョ役払い
私のお家にいらっしゃい
ここよ
Okay.
り弱滅の時はっふっ
Better. A lot better. So, let's see.
15
No, no, there's nothing to see here. This one's pretty
神道
straightforward.
の権限15律令直股間奥義
If this thing has the same amount of stats as it always has, right? Just pummel it with pyro and it's never gonna charge, period.
金魚やで
And then explode it.
天道
Yes.
ここにあり
15律令15
Yeah, like that. Alrighty, let me see if I can.
痛くしちゃうか
I
も
messed that up.
だってせそこはっ渚のリン
Right, I completely forgot for a second how this works.
私にはわからない
I remember now. That was the blob thingy.
律令歌よ錦となれ
That was
雨
the
描き
blob
方し
thingy.
有限なる来店15直律令
花火に
Okay. I mean, the first half there is not really a challenge.
やっはっ
ビオナの特製ドリンクにゃ
稲光すなわち永遠なり見切りましたせいふんはっ
Mm-hmm.
しっかり立ってな
Okay. So, where? There. I messed up. That's fine, we have enough time. I don't know why I pressed Q there. It was kind of a reactionary thing. Where? There. Okay, I mean, that's fine. So, let's see. Right. Okay. Uh-huh. Let's try. So this one, as always, you're my team. It's gonna be fine. I am really not sold on this right now. Simply because of the of this herald here. The rest, obviously not a problem. This one, probably not an issue either. Mago Kenki with Zhongli in the team, whatever. This right here is just gonna melt. Not sure. Let's just give it a go. And see how it all pans out. Okay, I mean, again, first half is not really anything I should be concerned about. That is assuming that the game actually switches characters. Oh no, Frost Heralds. Whatever are we gonna do when this thing casts its shield, right? Yeah, well, whatever will we do? Then again, this is kind of slow still. This is kinda slow. It's fine though, hopefully. Alright. Should have. Okay. So this. Well, that was quick. Wait a second. There's two of them here? Oh my god. That's not fair. Then again, since when is the abyss fair, right? Come on, drop. Okay. Actually, that wasn't too bad. That worked really well, but our HP is really low, so I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Need to wait with this one. Maybe I should have gone. I mean, I have to go for healing effectiveness there. Then again, more elemental mastery means more healing as well, right? In addition to more damage, so that's fine. All right, so come on, do the thing. Okay. That's not okay. That is okay. Wait, where's our Electro? It didn't cast. Oh, okay. Wait, a new one? So they are. I was wondering about that. Why haven't I never seen this enemy before? Are they now introducing new enemies in the abyss? Really? Really? Come on. Come on. Oh fuck. They ported away, not enough energy. That would have been way too slow. Nope, wait. I mean, this is fine. We get some energy here. There we go. Okay.
呪言律令
岩山八九
雨描きがたし左右
花火見
Floor 9 to 11, no issues? Well, that's good for you. I certainly have issues.
行くで
呪言直呪言
剣女盤石
雨描きがたし歌よに来光意と美しきかな律令直
言ってるで
Nada did get low a couple of times, but luckily there's Nilo plus Kokomi to tank. Yeah. Yeah. You have a few more tanks. A few more tank options
手
available.
をつなぎましょう
三尺の修正風の赴くままに剣影よよっと
And Kokomi also does a good job. Like, I personally don't know how to get her to work, but I'm well aware that Kokomi is a stellar healer.
これこそ
I
が知恵
just
の伝
can't
道
get her to work.
全部丸見えね
よっと
手をつなぎましょう
風の行く先を役払い
Proc, come on, Proc. There we go.
安らかに
私のお家にいらっしゃい
雲が借りなく時風の思いや
Proc. There we go. Proc more. Correct.
総流水泳
Okay, that wasn't... Okay, that worked. That worked. That worked. Kind of as expected. Honestly, I didn't expect to die the first time, but here we go.
律令直律令
Now it's time for some good old destruction of rune machines.
左右
火の用心
Three actually, okay. So two now? Yep. Oh, I see what they're going for here. Oh my.
天道ここにある剣女盤
直呪言この剣はわかるかい
花火見
Hopefully that's not too big of an issue.
祭りの開始や
直呪言
岩山八
Okay,
九
that unfortunately aids one of our totems.
天理チョーク
左右ルコ雨描きがたし
火の用心やっ
Okay, done. So, I'm not sure what this boss is supposed to be, so... Is it the new one? It is this one. Oh, okay.
次
Yeah,
は
okay,
私
so
の
it
番
is this one.
邪魔をするな
痛くしちゃうかも
よっ神盛りよ水遊よっ前はっ渚のリン
知識をあなたにも覚えたわよ
Yeah, this is not gonna work out very well.
総流水泳よっ
Maybe. Actually, maybe, yeah.
張り込みなさいキャン
しっかり立ってな
Get a proc.
もみちが散らまく惜しみよっとっとっしよっせしよっ
覚えたわよ
Really well, yeah!
風を知れそ安らかに総流水泳
But that's not gonna be done in time.
はっはっはっしよっ
Yeah, I've no idea. Sure, it's a different team, but even with a different team, it's
全部丸見えね。
風の行く先をいざ。
しっかり立ってな。
剣よ。よ。と。
okay.
風を知れ。そことこれ。
痛くしちゃう。
と。よ。
私を怒らせて。
はびこりなさい。
Yeah. How? How? Hyperbloom is definitely not the answer. I will do this, but I'm not sure. I kind of want to get Yelan in this team instead of Yai, but we do need Yai to get past the Wicked Torrents. So there's that. So this team it is.
あなたの訪れは神託が示していた。
安らかに。
嫌い。パッチョ。慰の
風の中、雲の行くごと。風。
覚えたわよ。
剣よ。よっと。よっ。
永遠のオアシス。
And you
これこそが知恵の伝道。痛くしちゃうかも。
don't you dare.
総流水泳。
Ow.
とよっと。神悟り。水。
やっばれ。と邪魔をするな。ぜ。
はっはっそ。しせ。と雲がく借りなく時風をし
覚えたわよ。私のお家にいらっしゃい。
しっかり立ってな。
はっはっはっせ
Ow.
せ風の赴くままに
Come prog again. There we go.
剣へよよせせ風の行く先を
はびこりなさい。
Okay, easy enough. This is all gonna be easy enough. At least can you? There we go. At least this one. The heralds, we'll see. It might take a while. But then again, we are not really under any time pressure for the first two chambers, so it's whatever. Already got our stars there. Okay. One and two. Okay, just do that. Now we hit him. Ah, Songli, I'm so sad. The shields are just impenetrable. Great. Well, that's not true, but they do last quite a bit. Take quite a beating. So yeah, they're bursting there for the attack buff. Noblesse. One down, two down. Okay, good. Almost went down simultaneously. Again, this doesn't matter. It's fine. We have our stars. Now, I am not too sure how this is gonna play out. I'll be completely honest with you. Nice, okay. Nice, I know. Okay. Alright. And that's a 36. Meh. Meh. What? No. Draft dash 3 is pretty tough again because of the time limit. Like, yeah, this just thing is just too tanky. Yeah, they should do the damage. Yeah, I think should do the damage in the next one. I don't like the teams as they are, like what they are up against right now. But I'm hoping that Yoimiya team can do enough damage on the next one. So we have our stars here already, so this is fine if we take too long.
直
I do not care.
この件はわかるかい歌よに
気ぃつけるでほなせや行くで
律令15
天理チョーク剣女盤石
When to attack? I mean, I was attacking him constantly.
花火見いひんや
I was attacking it constantly. I was basically whenever the boss was visible, out and about,
難攻不落
we countered him with attacks. And yes, we also broke him, so
律令
he did get knocked over. Multiple times actually. You didn't even break him?
こ
Wow.
こにあり岩山発
直15雨描きがたしこの件はわかるかい歌よ
花火見いひんやそりゃ
直15
難攻不落
雨描きがたし左右
天道万象
振動の権限律令
You just knew when to precast burst, so you can focus fully on when he was up. I see.
渚のリン
風の歌雲の行く
Well, actually, this is gonna be tough for this team as well. Now that I think about it.
私のお家にいらっしゃい
風を知れ
Yeah, I shouldn't have done the thing there. Oh, our cooldowns are still down. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I might have to concede this though. Like I might have to concede the 36 stars on this one.
総流水泳とせと三尺の修水雲が借りなく時風のゆ
これこそが知恵の伝道手をつなぎましょう
や渚のリンはっ待て新たき派は
Yeah, same. Again, this is the second attempt now, right? I forget cooldowns. No, don't have faith in me. Trust me. Previously it was just really close. This one wasn't even close.
風を知れそこだ
This one wasn't even close, so that is a very clear indication that I probably can't do it.
神悟り水遊せいはっ
役払い
風の歌雲の行く
Get your stuff in. Okay.
知識はあなたにも
風の行く先を
しっかり立ってな
剣栄よよし安らか
殴られたい俺は
Wow. We got interrupted while casting the burst.
渚のリン
風の赴くままによっととよ
People are doing this with 30. Yeah, sure, but I suck. You forget about that.
三弱の修水もみちは散らまく惜しみ
痛くしちゃうかも。
しっかり立ってな。
For me, the abyss is always really hard.
全部丸見えね。
Always. Well, except for there was one that was really easy.
風の赴くままに剣影よ安らかに
おとなしくしな。
But they got rid of that pretty fast.
風の行く先心配無用
知識をあなたにも。垂れしぼむとき。
Couldn't do anything. Well, sure, but I try, to be honest, to be fair, I'm basically the same.
風の赴くままに総流水泳よっ身の程をし三弱の修水もみちばを散らまく惜しみ風を
I'm you know, I'm not free to play.
しっかり立ってな。
これこそが知恵の伝道。
神里よ水遊次は
Okay, great.
私のお家にいらっしゃい。覚えたわよ。
総流水泳昨日の口
Your team is probably 3 times as strong as mine or something.
いや、
風の行く先よ
Well, not the team, but the way you play it, probably. Yeah.
よっと
I'd assume something like that, based on just how easy you can breeze through things. Apparently.
よっ
これこそが知恵の伝道。全部丸見えね。
風の歌雲の行くごと
おとなしくしな。荒たき葉は
I just want to figure out
覚えたわよ。
whether or not my team is gonna work for the second half of this one. That's really all I want right now, but the game is like, nope. Nope.
雲がく借りなく時風の
痛くしちゃうかも。
しと
知識をあなたにも。
神里よ水
慰のり今回は
Wrong character. Ah, fuck. Cooldowns. You're doing this with the ragtag team? That's great.
はびこりな。
しっかり立ってな。
風を知れもみちはうちらや剣影よほっちよっ
慰のり
安らかにしとよっほっ
手をつなぎましょう。私のお家にいらっしゃい。
Okay.
風の赴くままに風の歌雲とせ
邪魔をするな。しっかり立ってな。
これこそが知恵の伝道。全部丸見えね。
風を知れ三弱の修正総流水泳とほうその手
荒たき葉はあんたに任せるよ。
風
私のお家にいらっしゃい。痛くし
千女の一室。風の赴くままに。
はびこりなさい。これこそが知恵の伝道。痛くしちゃうかも。
もみちばを散らまく惜しみ。
覚えたわよ。
参るせい、そこだ。や
やや
ほれはっ。
Okay.
チョック15
剣女番
動く雨描きがたし歌よ
火の用心。
律令チョック
難攻不落。
この剣はわかるかい。股間奥義律令来光いく美しきかな。チョック15チョック
言ってるで。
Oh yeah, swirl. Right, this is swirl apparently. No, it's not.
姿を残さ15チョック
天理チョーク。
No, I cannot. There's no way.
岩山八九。
雨描きがたし歌よに15チョック15
Yeah, but it looks like I need at least 45 seconds. I didn't waste a whole 45 seconds there.
はびこりなさい。
しっかり立ってな。
風の行く先を風の歌雲のふんとよっふんしとふん安らかについ
痛くしちゃうかも。
渚のリンおっせ
知識はあなたにも。
よっ総流水泳つい
I didn't see that HP was so low. Okay, let's wait a few seconds for our cooldowns to run out. Mihoyo, however, so we need cooldown indicators here. Or
しっかり立ってな。
I suck. Or you reset our cooldown when we get here. That's that's two possibilities. But having to guess when your cooldowns are ready again, it kind of sucks. Yes, let us change characters before we start. I mean, they specifically disabled that for this one, so you have to kinda build your team around the idea that you don't want to switch your characters, right? So let's deliberate.
よっ
痛くしちゃう。
役払いはっ
よっせい
手をつなぎましょう。私のお家にいらっしゃい。
風の歌雲の行くごと
渚のリン
三尺の周水総流水泳よっせいとっとっせい
おとなしくしな。殴られたいの。
雲の借りなく時
知識はあなたにも。覚えたわよ。
とっしせいとっ
Oh my god. Oh my god. That was clean. Holy fuck. I know, it makes no sense.
チョック律令チョック
難攻不落
律令15律令股間奥義
花火見いひん。
I messed that one up.
行くで。やってほなえいせっはおっとそりゃ
呪言律令直この剣はわかるかい？
言ってるで。
Okay.
呪言律令呪言振動の権限律令呪言
天道ここにある岩山八九
サイウルコ
花火にはあやっはあキャッチやっやっはあ
直呪言雨描きがたし歌よに
火の用心おっと
Nope.
律令
剣女盤石
直律令呪言股間奥義
言ってるで。
Oh my god. That was so close to. Oh no. Oh, that was so close. Holy fuck. Oh, I have a headache now. I'll be right back.
お、うん。花火はパッと消えてまうけど、友情は一生もんや。
I'm back. I screwed up my timings. Yeah, I know. I know. Okay. Let's do something fun. Let's go for the for this one. Nope. Nope. This just doesn't qualify as reproducible experiment at all. It's not that I don't want to help you, Petrus, but seriously, good luck to you here. Maybe for you it was fun, because, you know, suffering and all that. There's nothing I can do here. Might as well go find something to eat. Yeah, maybe some bamboo shoot soup will do. Well, then you're pretty far from any place you can get some, mister. Of course, Power knows all about that. Aye, that's true. That's true. Wait, who are you? And why are you here in this argon-forsaken place? Suspicious. Nah, is it really that suspicious? Yeah, where did you appear from anyway, Paimon? What are you saying? We came here together, didn't we? There's gotta be something Paimon can say in response. That's right. We are very suspicious indeed, but as some guy from Fontaine, isn't your presence here even more suspicious? Huh. Is that how I appear to others? Well, you are from Fontaine. That's right. The two of us are adventurers, so it's at least kind of normal for us to be here. But you are definitely a strange sight to see. Well, that does make some sense. Where then, Sarah the Adventurer? And might I have your name, Flying Fairy? Paimon's Paimon. It's been a while since she said that. Fair enough, then I too shall introduce myself. I'm Anatole, an engineer from Fontaine Research Institute. I shall be plain with you. I'm here at the behest of my superiors at the Institute to conduct some research into Leucocene. Leucocene is interesting, but I fear not. The Institute is an organization dedicated to the study of machines and energy. Though I do wish that we would have a gourmet department. That would be a capital notion. Well, I'm getting off topic. The sum of the matter is that I have a colleague who entered the Institute at the same time as me and has been researching minerals and elemental energy. If you've been around these parts, you might have met him. His name is Patrice. That ring bells? Yeah. Paimon can't really recall much about him, but there was this guy from Fontaine filling with rocks around here. I'd wager that was him. Unlucky Patrice. According to his research directions, he would need a large and specialized batch of minerals from Leo, but due to some budget and test site founding issues, along with other well-publicized reasons, so he couldn't conduct the experiment then. That's right. One day he took all of his remaining funds and experimental equipment and vanished. Everyone said that he had finally gotten tired of the Institute and upped and left with the morrow. I must say that I'd always believed that he could finish his experiments, and I'd never stooped to gossiping behind his back, unlike some people with nothing better to do but talk behind others' back. Yeah. In any case, he finally returned alive and well a while ago, and with experimental results to boot. Truly, the pioneering spirit of the researcher lives within him. According to him, he went to Leo directly and set his experiments up here, and after overcoming various unimaginably tough obstacles, he finally finished his research project. Well, isn't that great? Sure sounds like it. What does that all have to do with you, by the way? Well, it is complicated. As I said before, things played out quite unfortunately. Things played out quite unfortunately? Don't you say things played out quite unfortunate? His experiments here were, in fact, an illegal act. Not that I don't understand, though. If he had followed normal procedures, he would have been filing out application forms and official statements for half a month and then some. But of course, there was no one who could verify the experimental procedure, and the data he produced was overly detailed and complete. To quote the review document verbatim, it's almost as if it was simply spun out of thin air. Patrice insisted over and over that the data's completeness was due to the invaluable aid of the local Adventurers Guild. Okay, that's interesting. They're actually complaining about data being, proper. But the people upstairs weren't going to believe that, and so according to regulations, someone must reproduce the experiment to verify the data you obtained. So you mean some unlucky soul will have to come over here from Fontaine to do his experiments again, right? Yeah, that's him. And who's that unlucky duck? Oh, who is it, I wonder? Well, it's me. I'm your unlucky duck. Patrice is a good fellow, so I did, in fact, want to help him. But I only realized when I got here that though the minerals we need are easy to find, it's basically impossible to do experiments by oneself. We'll see. Wait, but why? There's a good chance that your Yoimiya does more damage than mine. Patrice did his experiments by himself, so I have to as well. I think that was their idea anyway. This organization can be blown sky high for all I care. Sky high? The institute was once rocked by a massive explosion during a particularly catastrophic experimental failure, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, that explosion did not take the strange and redundant process and then overly complicated management systems with it, and they have returned new and improved. Forget the data verification experiment. And even if I don't use the allocated funds, it will only go towards a futile lightening of next year's budget. I might as well go to Leo and have a good meal. Oh, no wonder you were rambling about bamboo shoot soup earlier. But if you leave now, what about Proteus's research? If I had met you, Sarah the Adventurer, and Paimon, I would already have given up by now. But could you now help me finish this experiment and the verification I need? I can see that it is not beyond your abilities. As for your remuneration, if we exclude travel expenses, we should still have 30% of the total funds left. Well, it's not really about the Mara. It is... Is it, Sarah? I'll do it if you get... If I get your share too, Paimon. Come on, don't be so petty. That's not what Paimon was talking about. We'll help, don't you worry. But we'll be taking that fee, of course. I mean, 20k orders are normal. Thank you both so much. Alright then, allow me to go through the content of the experiment. We can judge from the records Patrice left for us that there exists minerals known as vibrocrystals. When the transmitter crystal half of the vibrocrystal has been stimulated in a certain way, it will release a certain energy that will trigger a resonance with the receiver crystal half. This association is referred to as harmonics. Oh, yeah, right. It seems that these harmonics can produce a certain energy and some sort of resonance that will affect some specific targets. Anatar, have you really read his notes before? It's about right anyway. These invented terms are just window dressing anyway. When it comes to experiments, only the data will never lie. In summation, you'll have to engage in combat within the experimental area, while under the effects of the vibrocrystals. Can you do that for me? Well, you could have said so sooner, you know? Leave it to me. Alright, then let us begin as soon as possible. It's just... what are you doing sighing like that again? Bamboo shoot soup. Okay. During the vibrocrystal verification event, you must split your characters into two parties for the challenge. Before you start combat, you may equip each party with a vibrocrystal harmonic schema. Combine transmitter crystals and receiver crystals to obtain different combat buffs. Each transmitter crystal can only project its radiation upon one receiver crystal, but each receiver can receive transmissions from 3 transmitters. Using different transmitter crystals to trigger receivers will increase their effects. Check the vibrocrystal harmonics description to see the extent to which these buffs may extend. Okay. As the challenge proceeds, successfully triggering the harmonic response between transmitter and receiver crystals will accrue harmonic points. When these points reach a certain amount, the harmonic strength will increase, granting characters combat buffs. All party members' crit damage will be increased. Oh boy. However, if you do not trigger a harmonic response within a certain time period, the harmonic strength you have gained will fade. During this challenge, okay, we have Platinum. You must defeat opponents that constantly emerge to obtain points within the allotted time. Of those opponents, Nemesis will provide more points. Once the challenge ends, you will gain different insignias based on the number of points you gained. We have Platinum. That means there's also 3-star Platinum, so yeah. Okay. When a character triggers a Vaporize reaction on an opponent, this will trigger a shockwave at the opponent's position that deals AoE damage. This effect can be triggered once every 4 seconds. Okay. First half, second half. Uh-huh. So, what do we have here? They even give you, say, hey, Yomiya. Yeah, that's very true. That is definitely something that we should equip. Let's have a look, actually, before we do anything. Okay, will be triggered after a character triggers a Vaporize. Transmission will be triggered after a character deals pyro damage using normal charged. Okay. Will be triggered after a character uses elemental skill. Once every 3 seconds. Okay. This one, you gain a maximum of 1 blazing receiver effect. When you gain 1 stacks, this affects power damage is increased by. That's kind of okay. This one is charge attacks, no? Attack. Ooh. Like this, right? Because the diminishing return on this is kind of too high. So we split this up. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Okay. Same harmonics, same harmonics. Since it is pyro damage, I don't have Hu Tao, so that's kind of a problem. I know I can just pick her, but I also don't really know how to properly play her, which is a problem. But we might just want to go for it instead and say fuck it. In which case... Definitely want to have Yelan in this team. This maybe so we can pull them together. Okay, so... As per usual, this should do just fine. Well, let's go. Oh look, we can switch characters.
直立立
天理チョーク
有限なる来店直立立左右ルコーこの剣は
ほらせっキャッチはー
Okay.
立立
岩山八九
や股間奥義形は精神と共にあれ
花火にや行くでへいやほらやそりゃふっおっとはーせっはっ
呪言律令直
天道ここにある難攻不
来光意と美しきかな呪言律令左右ルコーサイ雨描きがたし
せっふっでいやそりゃせっやへいでせっキャッチやっとはっおっとそりゃへい
直
岩山八九
股間奥義ふっふっサイ
言ってるで行くでやっせっさあは
有限なる来
Ta-da.
律令直
天理チョーク剣女盤石
左右ルコー雨描きがたし
花火にせっいや
More text would have been nice. I'm not gonna lie.
祭りの開始やせっ
呪言直歌よ錦となれこの剣はわかるかい
火の用心やへいややへいさあはへいやそりゃ
天道万象岩山八九
呪言直呪言
Alright.
剣だ冒険
Well, let's see how this works out.
全力攻撃だ
終わりで撤収かかれ痛がっちゃ嫌よ
風の赴くままに
よっいってらっしゃいおいはさよっおいよっおおいよっ
風の行く先をみんながそばにいてくれるわ
どの目が出るかしら捕まえたいやいや表現の蝶おいはいおよっ行こうお
みんなは俺が守れくらえ
終わりで
Okay.
かかる捕まえたおい行こうおい行こうかおさよなら
Sayonara.
いいとよ工作せ痛がっちゃいね
みんながそばにいてくれるわ
よったおいお行こう表現の蝶
風を知れそう風の歌雲のへいみんなは俺が
どの目が出るかしらかかれ痛がっちゃいよおい
みんながそばにいてくれるわ
かかれいいとよ工作せよ
もみち
Okay.
散らまく惜しみ
おいった行こうさよなら
よし
終わりね撤収痛がっちゃいないはっほうおいよおいはっほうおいやっほう両弦の蝶ほいよほうほいや
Well, let's see. Oh, there's no stars. Okay. It's just platinum. Well, it's fair. Also, I have no idea how to play Utao. You might have noticed. you might have noticed, but it worked out, so it's fine. So, after Kara triggers a swirl reaction, okay, all party members who deal animo damage will gain crits. Charge attack, charge attack, charge attack. So I did it right then. Okay, I remembered something about charge attack, so I just went hit, hit, charge, charge, charge. So I guess, yeah, that works out. So what kind of harmonics do we have? Animo damage is increased. Crit damage is increased. Oh boy. Okay. And this is just normal attack. Whew. Well, deal animo damage, increase animo damage. That sounds fine. Trigger swirl reaction. Uses elemental skill. Would be cancel charge attack after you hit and then. Yeah. When you fight multiples, then it's probably doesn't matter. Okay. We have Fairy Shells here. That doesn't really matter, does it? It doesn't really matter. Let's do the same down here. Although, not really. No, wait. Down here, this is fine. Do it like this. And this one is going to be the Shao team. Obviously. Feels bad, man. There's no Shao up here. Poor guy. Okay. I might... No, it's fine. Now, what are we gonna do up here, though? I don't really want to ignore everything. That'd be bad. So, what we could do is something like this. And then just absolutely shred everything with with crit damage. So, huh?
律流チョック15
無双の風シミュレート吸引テスト
股間奥義雨描き型
Well, you know what? No. There's too much. I messed that up. We need a different team there. Something that does not rely on Pyro. I could have known. It does save the teams, right? It does. Okay. So we do this, and we are going to do this right there, and that's gonna be just fine. Same idea. So grows just does damage, and all of a sudden we gain tons of crit damage and whatnot. Can you please do the thing? Thank you.
7号式モジュール6308式ユニット
依頼発助役払い
剣影よせっしとふん安らかに
吸引テスト開始6308式ユニット全部丸見えね
邪魔をするな渚のリン
ふんととよせっふっとふっよ
超拡散形態安全距離確認はびこりなさいこれこそが知恵の伝
三弱の修正剣影よふっよせっしとふっしふっ
おとなしくしな
Okay.
とふん よ
Well, they spawned at the right time. Fast.
とふっし神悟りよすい
無双の風シミュレート吸引テスト開始ふふ
依頼発助しっかり
しよしよ
手をつなぎましょう6308式ユニット
三弱の修正
いや
しせよせ
私のお家にいらっしゃいふふ
おとなしくしな
超拡散形態吸引テスト開始
役払い
神悟りよ水遊剣影よ
It's,
とよせとせ
全部丸見え
依頼発助しっかり立ってな
安全距離確認7号式モジュ
よしほせ三弱の修正
手をつなぎましょう
邪魔をするな
吸引テスト開始
総流水泳よしせ
痛くしちゃう
I got the the big guy still. Okay. So now we are actually dealing a ton of swirl and whatnot with this team constantly.
雲の行くごと西洋なる
So yeah, go.
ここだ無能ひゃっここだせくだらないみんなは俺が守れ
話が通じないなら
もみちが
Well,
散らまく惜しみ風の行くわめくがいい
oh yeah, just char things.
無能ふっせ行く無能ここだ無能せ無能ここだくだらない
Oh yeah, there's also increased energy like yeah, generation here. So
雲の行くごと消えろ
oh no, it's just no. We get so much energy because stuff just dies so fast. That's it.
無能ここだ無駄だ
Right.
師匠の技を食らいぬ
お道が散らまく惜しみ西洋鍋ここだここだ無能無能無駄だみんながそばにいてくれるわ
Okay.
話が通じないなら
借りなく時わめくがいいここだ無能ここだ無能
料理の時間
みんなは俺が守る風の
Get him?
雲の枠ごと西洋鍋ここだイェ
Oh, so close to 6k. Oh well. Holy fuck. Shao just completely obliterated the second half there. That's, yeah. Gotta love just throwing tons of squishy enemies at Shao. That's surely gonna work out, right? After a character triggers a Vaporize, Overload, Burning, or Pyro Swirl reaction on an opponent, okay. Or after an opponent takes damage from a Burgeon reaction, the opponent's all elemental resistance will be decreased by 60%. Ooh. I know, right? The energy you gain is insane. Ooh. This one's interesting. Probably Yoimiya second half and Shao up here. And then good joke. Your character's elemental damage is increased. Alright. Your character's elemental burst damage is increased. Okay, that is not that great for Shao then. Yeah, but not in a... I'm not gonna try that during a challenge. I can just... I don't wanna... Better here than in the abyss. That's very true. So we have Hydro here. Basically anything that's combined with Pyro, which is nice. Moxie, yay! Hi! How's it going? Yeah. Don't mind if you join a world real quick and play a few songs on the lyre. Why? Sorry if I'm being a bit cautious here. I'm just a bit cautious because that's that's pretty out of the blue. Can you actually can that actually happen? You like to enchant people with your music. It's actually a thing people do. What? How? Why? Not why do people do that, but how can you get how is that a thing? How is that a thing? I don't get it. Like that's pretty okay. Well, in that case, sure. Sure. No, I get you. You can join, sure. I was curious about the how would you ever get a copyright strike by people playing music in you know in-game with in-game instruments. That sounds you know that sounds so ridiculous. It might even be true. But yeah, no, you go ahead. I mean, you're these. This is EU. You're an AI, I take it. They really need to enable cross-region, cross-region co-op. That's a shame. Yeah, you can check the first number. The 7 is EU, right? Uh, 4 is NA, I believe. But I actually don't know. But yeah, that's a shame. Oh, is it 6, 7, and 8? Okay, I don't know. I thought it was 4. Hey, I don't know. I've just been playing this game for years, you know. All right. We were actually about to. I was trying to get a team for this challenge going. And we had elemental damage, right? So elemental damage and anything related to pyro. This is a bit awkward because we can only really trigger vaporize here. So maybe Yoimiya here. I kind of want Yoimiya down here. Simply because she really shreds through any rune machine, but I also want a lot of pyro. We could also... You know what? I have an idea. Let's do this. This is going to be the Shao team. Because Shao team has some pyro, as the way I build it, so it's fine. And this is just going to be Yoimiya shredding through rune machines and, yeah, doing fun things. Alright, so this down here... will be triggered after a character... Wait, takes damage? Apparently there's 9 for Taiwan, 1, 2, or 4 or 5 for China. 3 and 4 are skipped. Maybe 4 is the media server? You know what? 4 might be the media server. After character triggers vaporize. Right, so we want that and more elemental damage. Not burst. Or crit rate. No, elemental damage. After we take damage, just this one. And after character takes the field, let's just go ahead and do this. Our crit rate is already pretty good, so just one stack is probably pretty... Yeah, that's sufficient. This is sufficient for this team. Different IDs? Okay. Take damage, elemental. Let's do this. Okay, let's go. No idea how this will pan out. But hey. Okay, then it's probably region-based media servers. They have their own ID namespace. Gotcha. Actually, no, media servers just one. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
ここだへっ無能はっはっ行くぜここだ無駄だ全力攻撃だ
Fuck. Oh well, doesn't matter.
ここだ
We still have cavalry here. Okay. Couldn't matter.
ここだ
We got all the buffs though, so that's fine. There we go. Okay. Sniff, no more infinite energy here. Aw, could have gotten a few more there. Can you please? Okay. Oh no, a powerful opponent. Whatever will we do? Oh, it's gone.
呪言直
剣女盤石
振動の権限律令呪言律
花火に
Yeah. I mean, this is an event around Pyro, so your math just like yeah. Brr. Again, the only thing that's missing here is at least for now, is attack speed. Just imagine there being an attack speed perk here. That'd be insanity.
呪言律令直
天道ここにあり
来光意図美しきかな律令直股間奥義さいこの剣はわかるかい
火の用心やっほらふっへっおっとはーやっ
呪言
剣女盤石
振動の権限直律令直左右ルコ
祭りの開始や
呪言股間奥義
Nah, okay, whatever, it's fine. They had to add these insane drafts to Pyro to make Dea look good. Yeah, probably, since I assume this event is to promote Dea. But they forgot it breaks other Pyro characters. Maybe. Perhaps. Perhaps. Oh yeah, that was kind of insane. It was kind of insane. All right. So what about this one? This seems to have once been a trusted guard of high standing in some land, who wielded the power of Geo. Its attacks become stronger and fiercer when they hit shielded characters at the cost of its own health. Ah, I see. I see, they've come up with a new anti-shield enemy. And it debuts in the domain, in the abyss. Gotcha.
今やったら何か話したるで
I am not sure if that's the case for all of them, but there is at least one or two others. There is one that gets a pyro-based shield when it hits a shielded enemy, and I think there is one that I want to say it heals nearby enemies when yeah. The Cryolector was new. No, the Cryo one debuted during the Archon quest. You fought him the first time when you went into the domain where this demigod is found. Oh yeah, you should do that. You should do that. Anari. Alright, alright. So let's do this real quick. There's some resin to spend. Rather continue with Zimmer Chronicles. Yeah, I'm currently farming Nopon coins. You only have a week left for that? Wait, what? Why? Oh. Right. Okay. Gotcha. But yeah, I'm currently farming gold Nopon coins so I can get the level 10 gems that I need. I need about 200 minutes for rank 10 right now, so yeah. Can I have to start Riser early? Now, you know, I'm streaming after. Yeah, that's true, but think about it. Even like we'll probably need my entire like end of March vacation, which starts you know, tomorrow's my last work day and then it's holiday, it's vacation time. But we'll probably need the entire thing, so we won't be able to start Riser before April. April isn't that far away. Yes. But I mean, I'm also not really able to just no live Riser. Not that I would want to do that anyways. The game is way too cozy for that. At least it's like 1 and 2, which I assume it is. And you know what's gonna happen? There's gonna be a crafting loop at some point, and we are going to spend a stream or two on crafting that loop. You know how it is. Nope. I am fully expecting that to happen to you as well. Doesn't that happen to basically anyone who actually plays the game? Anyone who plays Riser and probably any Atelier game and doesn't use the crafting loop at some point hasn't played the game, right? Isn't that how this works? That's the fun with Atelier. Break the game by crafting its items. I know, right? It's so good. You know what's fun about Riser as well? Break the streamer's hardware by just blowing up GPUs. That is also what Riser does, so... Looking forward to that one. Oh. Please no. Please no. Well, you know what that means, right? If that happens, that means yet another GPU. Yet my 1080 Ti's still outlive yet another GPU. It would be funny if Riser claims, yeah, I know, right? It would be funny, but it would also be pretty... I'd be pretty upset as well. Obviously. Okay, let's see. We have more hangout to do, so let's do another hangout. I'm gonna let this play out because I kind of forgot what happens here.
緊急じゃないって口では言ってたけど、私知ってるんだ。師匠はもう何日もガンダルバー村に戻ってなくて、パルディスティアイでずっと何か忙しそうにしてる。ファルザン先輩にはちょっと申し訳ないけど、 やっぱりまずは一緒に来てもらうしかない。
But yeah, if if Ryza claims another GPU, I think the thing to do then is to book a flight to the Nvidia headquarters with a copy of the game in hand and force them to include the game into their stress testing, because very clearly, very clearly, the game does something that they would need to kind of accommodate for.
でもそのせいで教令員から責任を問われて、結局師匠を助ける余裕もなくなったらどうしよう。頭が痛くなってきた。
And yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be fine, but I'm gonna keep the meme up. Let's help her resolve her current problem first. Let's think of some way to get to Pardesdia. Yes.
でも
Into
万
branch
が
off.
一誰かが教令員にクレームを入れたら、ファルザン先輩はさらに窮地に立たされるんじゃないのか。もし教令員がこれを追求してパルディスティアイまで先輩を探しに来たら、もっと大変なことになるかもしれないよな。それともお前は先輩をパルディスティアイに呼んで教令員の方も説得できる方法を考えついてるのか。
I do have the makings of an idea.
じゃあ任せた。
Oh boy, Colley, you shouldn't have done that. Don't count on us. This is gonna be great.
妙論派の行為を受けぬなら知論派の生徒に授業をしなければならんと。わしよりも奴らの方がよっぽど嫌がっておるやもしれぬがな。
彼らの気持ちがなんとなくわかる気がします。
ただいま、ファルザン先輩。ごめんなさい。一応聞いておきたいんだけど、今日はどうしてもパルディスティアイに来てもらうことはできないよな。
ふぬぬい。コレイがここまで頼み込んでおるんじゃ、いっそ教令員のことなんざ。
ファルザン先輩、落ち着いてください。今日は本当に最後の最後なんですからね。
Actually, Tinori wants to invite you over to discuss some research.
ああ、それでお前たちを使わしたわけじゃな。
Yeah, she's
あやつは
definitely quick on the
手紙に詳しく書いておら
uptake.
んかったせいじゃ。そうと知っておれば研究課題として申請しておったのに。
あ、そう。師匠はこの件を直接説明してきてってわざわざ私たちに頼んできたんだ。
Colley, your voice is
待ってください。
betraying you.
いきなり学術交流の話を持ちかけてくるなんて、いくらなんでもタイミングが良すぎませんか。それ
Oh
に、
no.
ファルザン先輩は正論派の研究領域とはあまり関わりを持っていらっしゃいませんよね。
She is too
一体
smart
何を
for
研
her
究するん
own
ですか。
good.
その師匠が研究したいのは
全自動考え仕掛けじゃ。
全自動考え仕掛け。
ああ、そうじゃ。植物の種類や季節に応じて与える水の量を自動的に調整するシステムじゃぞ。昔、ウリンの遺跡で似たような仕掛けを見かけたことがある。それでティナリはわ
Damn,
しのことを思い
she
浮
is
かべたんじゃ。
really good at making things up on
そ
the
んな
spot,
装
huh?
置本当にあるんですか。聞いたこともありませんけど。
見かけたのは100年前のことじゃから、お前が知らぬのも無理はない。そうじゃのう。お前の先生の先生に聞いてみたらどうじゃ。もしかしたらどこかの学者から聞いたことがあるやもしれぬぞ。
それって証明も反証もできないのでは。
You can just build it.
まあまあ、案ずるでない。後でティナリに正式な申請を教令員に出せと言っておく。それならば問題ないはずじゃろ。
正式な申請ですか。はあ、わかりました。いずれにせよ、共同研究も選択科目もまだまだ先が遠いみたいですし、ひとまずその件を上に報告してみますね。これ以上遅れがないよう、付随する手続きもできるだけ早く済ませてくださいね。
わしが隣であやつが書くのをせつこう。
The researcher leaves clearly still having some doubts.
はい。 やっとごまかせたの？
That was quick thinking back there.
初対面ながらうまく連携が取れておったの。
Mm-hmm.
やっぱりその場で考えた言い訳だったのか。でもワルザン先輩は本当に100年前の考え仕掛けを見たことがあったのか？教令員に細かいことを聞かれたら。
さあな、100年も前のことじゃ忘れてしもうてもしょうがないことじゃろ。
その時が来たらどうやって教令員に説明するんだ？
教令員に渡す頭が痛くなりそうな書類のことは全部ティナリに任せればよい。
She's smart
わしの
and
推測が正しければ、
very
あやつが
ambitious.
これからわしに頼んで
Doesn't
きよる
let
ことは
Teyvat deal with all
そ
of
んな
that.
こと
It's
よりも
fine.
よ
Okay.
ほど難しいことなんじゃろ。
Wow. Wow. Well then.
師匠、戻ってきたよ。あれ、師匠？
そんな大きい声を出さなくたって聞こえてるよ。へえ。
Hey,
思ってた
hey
より
Tinori,
順
we,
調だった
we
んだ。
have a new
てっ
research
きり
topic
先輩
for
は
you.
処理しないといけない面倒事をたくさん抱えていらっしゃると思ってたんだけど。
旅人のおかげでそれらの面倒事は他のやつが代わりに悩んでくれることになったんじゃ。
他の人？それって一体？
それは後で説明してやろう。お前は手紙にも書いておったこいつのことでわしを呼びつけたんじゃろ。
Ooh, the
そう
thing.
なんだ。
Ah, right.
みんなついてきて。
The thing. So, is it about? Yep. Okay. Karakara. Yay! Hey.
どうしてこんなところに？
Take that back.
緊張しないで。こ
Not
れ
a monster.
これはこの間僕と旅人が助けた機械生命だ。カカタっていうある亡くなった後輩の最後の作品なんだ。
アバッと言っちゃったか。一人でこのような完成度に仕上げるとは確かにとんでもない人材じゃ。ソロン派の学者でありながらこのように精巧な仕掛けを完成させたのか。もしそやつがまだ生きておればわしと気があったことじゃろ。誠に残念じゃな。
It just came to me that they've used this artificial life form thingy
様
twice
子
now.
がおかしいようじゃが、お前はちゃんと世話をしておるのか？機械生命は見た目よりもかなり繊細なんじゃぞ。
カカタは病気になったのか。
数日前からこんな風にダウン状態になってしまっていたんだ。もしかしたら前から隠れた病気があったのかもしれない。僕はソロン派の授業を受けたことがあるからエネルギー供給のモジュールを何とかして直してみたんだ。でも今回問題が起きたのは駆動列の方みたいだ。
Transmission.
今
Oh
の僕
boy.
が持ってる知識じゃカカタの状態をこれ以上悪化させないようギリギリ維持することくらいしかできない。でもファルザン先輩なら解決策を見つけられるでしょ。
それは何
Yes,
とも
the
言え
engine
ぬ。
light is on.
機械生命の構成には錬金術や元素学など多くの分野が関わっておる。各モジュールの間は互いに関連し合い影響を与えておるからの。ギミック術だけで何とかなるとは言い切れないとお前も分かっておるはずじゃ。
Yo, Hoppy! Thank you very much for the raid. How's it going? How was your stream? How was Asia? Stop! Stop, stop, stop. Okay, stop, stop. Ah. How's it going, man? And yeah, again, thanks for the raid, man. We are right now just playing some Genshin, having a good time. Just finished the Abyss earlier, and also I've done all of the things we can do in the current event right now. So yeah, just having a hangout with Farazan here. You finished chapter 1. All right. Yeah, we'll finish. We'll start with Asia on Saturday. So yeah, it's gonna be Asia time for a while. Gonna be Asia time for a while. Oh, it's gonna be good to return to Crossbell again, right? Yeah. More Lloyd.
異なる機械生命の間にも大きな違いがある。わしの機械生命に対する理解が
Also looking
この
forward to
紙
Reverie
コミを
already.
適用されるかどうかはわしにもよくわからんのじゃ。
It's not that long, right? It's only like what? Actually, it's still 4 months. Oh no, well, it doesn't matter. It's 4 months. It's not that long. Soon.
かかった。
はあ、お前たち外に出ておれ。わしには静かな環境が必要じゃ。詳しく見てみんことには全てが仮説に過ぎぬ。
頼むよ。
It's as long as it feels. Yeah. Talk with Sherry as you wait for results. Which means it's gonna feel very long, huh? Yeah, kinda. But still, it's a certain, like we are certain of when it comes out, and it's finite time. You just wanna know when you get Kuro though. So here's the thing about Kuro. People have been saying since we got the Nisa already released a version that they'll patch in the English translation later. The release can't be that far away, right? However, I present you Nayuta. When was the Nisa Japanese Nayuta version released? We are getting a patch later this year. So I think I'm confident with what they've done is that we will not get localization before the end of 25. There's no way we get it before that. Otherwise, they would have never released the JP only one. What they want to do now is they want to make sure that people buy their version while when they you know, do a spreadsheet playthrough and whatnot. If they were to release a localization next year, they would not have released the JP only version. So yeah, that is my 2 cents about that. So yeah, I say end of 25 is when we get Kuro 1. I'm waiting. Not touching anything. Why is it twice? Yeah, exactly. So there's the original Japanese version. That's the $50 version. And then Nisa recently, like a week or 2 ago, dropped their version for $10 more. And that one is the one that is going to get the localization patched in, like just like they will do with Nayuta. And that's what I'm talking about, right? Nisa has released a JP only version, and the only reason, like they do that and then patch in the localization, and the only reason they do that is because they know if they take too long, people are gonna buy the JP version and use a fan translation / spreadsheet. And the only reason, and they would only really do like this release if they if they knew, if they didn't, if they weren't releasing the localization within the next year. So, yeah, there's TLDR. There's no way we'll get Kuro in 24. It's end of 25, I'm pretty sure. Like September 25, earliest.
機械生命も病気になるなんて思わなかった。早く元気になるといいな。
Anything else is just too much copium.
ここで待ってよ。
Yeah, I said it.
先輩について話しておきたかったんだ。
I also wanted to ask about her past.
そっか。先輩の経歴は教練員じゃ知ってる人も結構いる。でも他から聞くよりかは僕が直に教えておいた方がいいかもしれない。僕は先輩が100年もの間消えていたと言ったよね。でも先輩自身からすれば消えていたというよりも閉じ込められていた。
Mid-24 sounds reasonable. If it was mid-24, they would not have put a JP-only Kuro version on Steam. I'm expecting it to take the same amount of time it's gonna take took for Nayuta. So my prediction is end of 25, not 24. There's no way. Now you could argue that they have new VAs because they have a new cast. So they don't need to wait for Hajimari / Reverie to finish, but I have my doubts. Again, just what they did with the shadow dropping the JP1 is a red flag for me.
先輩の言葉を借りると、
あれは仕掛けだらけの暗号文が山ほど刻まれておる遺跡じゃった。暗号文を解読し、仕掛けを解いて、どうにか遺跡から脱出しようと頭を絞ったが、心当たりは全然なくての。
Tokyo Game Show is the 21st September, and you think that's when we get info? That's possible, yeah. That is very possible.
どのくらい経った頃じゃろうか。そのうち紙もペンも使い切って石のかけらと壁や地面を使って解読することしかできんようになった。
Okay.
また時は過ぎ、どのくらい経った頃じゃろうか。そのうち壁や地面にも書く場所がなくなった。
Yeah, at this point, I'd
心
rip.
の中で可能性をしらみつぶしに上げることしかできなくなった。
But they're gonna look into sales numbers on Azure and Reverie? I don't think so. Reverie, yes, but not Azure. No.
またまた時は過ぎ、どのくらい経った頃じゃろうか。記憶は曖昧になり、判断力も頭の回転も鈍くなってしまった。
Like, Zero and Azure are... Since these are so old, since these games are so old, even for a Legend of Heroes game, they are not going to sell very well, right? The diehard fans like you and me, obviously we are going to buy the game. Well, we've bought the game. Very, yeah, duh. But if you go into the series now, people are most likely going to just go Cold Steel 1, 2, 3, 4 and just bite the dust with we have no idea what happened there. From what I've heard, Kuro is gonna be a very good starting point as well. So I don't know. only the fans are gonna buy that, and that's. I'm very grateful that we got the version, but I don't think they are going to sell very well for Nisa.
それ以外のことを先輩は何も思い出せないんだ。遺跡の場所も
Enough to make up for,
最後
you
に
know,
脱出した時の
to
状況
recoup the
も
investment, but
数年前
not much more.
先輩はスメールの野外で倒れているところを発見された。格好も見た目も100年前と変わらないままだったけど、当時は意識が混濁して断片的な言葉しか話せなかった。先輩は長い間休養してやっと話せるようになったんだ。教練員は100年前に仕掛けを研究していた時、ファルザン先輩がある未知の遺跡に閉じ込められたんだって推測してる。それから遺跡の不思議な力が老化を止めたからこそ
Convenient rune.
先輩は100年かけて仕掛けを解いて脱出することができたってね。でも最終的には脱出に成功しても100年経った今じゃ、かつての知り合いも先輩のことを知っている人もみんないなくなってしまった。教練員でさえ先輩の存在を確かめるためにはアーカー社に残されていた100年前の記録に頼るしかなかったんだ。そんな顔しないで。悲しいとかかわいそうとか思わせるためにこんなことを教えたんじゃないよ。先輩は過去のことで人に同情されたくないんだ。先輩は閉じ込められた100年のことを実験でいう失敗だって捉えてるみたいだ。学者たるもの、実験がもたらすあらゆる結果を受け入れるべきってね。たとえそれが期待にそぐわない結果としてもだ。だからあれだけの経験をしたのに、先輩はスメールに戻った後も自分の研究を諦めなかった。時代の変遷や学術における意見の食い違いで、先輩は今の教練員に対していろいろ文句がある。
anyways, right? We get Azure,
それに
we get
教練
Reverie,
員じゃ
and we
先
get
輩に対す
Nayuta
る非難もあるか
later
もし
this
れな
year.
い。
So, yeah, it's a lot. We can hope, you know what just crossed my mind? We can hope that we get more info for Kuro or Tokyo Game Show, but I think Falcom is gonna talk more about East 10. Because you already have some info and they've already teased that, so we'll get more info on that one.
でも僕が言いたいのは、いつの時代においてもファルザ
Which
ン
is
先
pretty
輩は
hype, to be fair.
先
It's
輩と
another
い
East
う名
game.
にふさわしい
Yes.
人だってことなんだ。
Yes.
先輩はいろんな遺跡や仕掛けに対して独自の見解を持ってる。もし機会があればまた先輩と話してみて。君の旅に役立つと思うよ。
But the thing that I want from Falcom right now actually is another Tokyo Xanadu game. I want Tokyo Xanadu too, so yeah.
師匠、ファルザン先輩がカカタを見終わったよ。
It performed too bad,
わかった。
but it's such a good
それ
game.
じゃあ見に行こうか。何か分かったことがあるといいんだけど。
まさか100年経った今に
I
な
had
って
a lot
ま
of fun with
た
that one.
蘇生装置に出会えるとはな。アバットイのやつめ、とんでもないものを装着しよったの。この機械生命、新陳代謝に値するような行動は取らなかったか？例えば、傷ついた機体を修復するために部品を集めるとか。
Usually I'm not the type to play current day setting games because I can just go outside. So, but Tokyo Xanadu did it really well, like really well. So yeah, Yes, they couldn't support both. I mean, they already have Ease as a series to for action based combat. Now, someone couldn't keep their mouth shut, so I know a certain thing that I don't want to know and I'm not going to talk about. But Tokyo Xanadu was kind of the perfect fusion between Legend of Heroes and Ease. So you could argue that Cold Steel is almost current day. Yeah, but it's still very much a fantasy world. Tokyo Xanadu took place in Tokyo. Count day Tokyo, right? So, I mean,
最終的な使い道は違ってたけど、デザイン上は確かにそういう機能がついてるはずだよ。
やはりな。わしの推測が正しければ、カカタの病巣は
and
蘇
it
生
has
装
Toa.
置にあるはずじゃ。アバットイはモジュールにいろいろと修正をかけたようじゃが、核となる部品やデザインの理念はわしの知っておるものとさほど変わらぬ。どれも遺跡の啓示に由来しておるものじゃ。
From the runes?
遺跡機械の創造者たちは
Tell me.
ギミック術によって生命に変わる、あるいは生命を超える永久期間を作ろうとした。奴らの数えきれないほどの試みの中で蘇生装置はその一つじゃった。生き物の新陳代謝を模倣することで似たような自己修復の機能を実現したんじゃ。
I don't think just
じゃが今度は蘇生装置のエネルギー消費とメン
Just,
テナンスが新たな問題となった。
replicating behavior is
エネル
enough
ギー
to
消費メンテナンス
repair yourself or maintain
例えば
yourself.
生き物の
For
心臓
machine.
は臓器に血液や養分を運ぶことができるのと同じじゃ。じゃが生き物の体格が大きければ大きいほど心臓が提供する圧もより大きくなっていく。心臓が損傷を受けた場合は自己修復はとても困難で他の臓器にも影響を及ぼしてしまうことになる。じゃからこの試みは広く応用されてこんかったんじゃろう。100年前にもわしは一度しか見たことがない。困ったぞ。
Oh boy, why is that?
わしの見立てではカカタを直すには蘇生装置の傷ついた部品を交換しなければならぬ。じゃがさっき言ったように古代の創造物の中でも蘇生装置を装着した個体は非常に珍しい
We
じゃ。
have to hunt down
関
rune
連の
machines.
研究
That's
文献と
fine.
なればさ
I'm
らに
up for
少
that.
ない。じゃから交換部品を探すのはまるで広大な砂漠から一つの歯車を探すようなことじゃ。一から作るのはさらに非現実的じゃ。はあ、アバットイのやつは一体どこから初めの部品を手に入れたんじゃろうな。
なんとなく心当たりがある。アバッドイはかつて大石境での実地調査に熱心だった時期があるんだ。教練院から追い出されたのはほぼその直後のことだ。
あやつは砂漠で蘇生装置に出会ったということか？
Hmm.
全く可能性がないわけでもない。
でも砂漠はこんなに広いのにカカタに必要なパーツを
It's
どう
funny
やって
how
探せばいいんだ。
this world has
教練員
basically
の記録に
progressed
よれば似たような部品はこの
so
100
far
年発掘され
backwards,
ておらんそう
right?
じゃ。
The ancient technology is just way more high tech than what we have right now.
そういえば
I know, this world is supposed to be dying, right? But still.
ある陰論派の学者が考古小隊を結成して以前は探索が難しかった砂漠エリアを探索してるみたいだ。
その人たちに最近何か発見はなかったか聞いてみるか。
希望は薄いがあてもなく駆け回るよりは効率的じゃろうな。
What's the lead researcher's name? Where's the archaeology team currently stationed?
ラエットっていう学者で、
Oh, the same. Okay.
今列中砂原の北東方向にいるはずだよ。カカタを落ち着かせてから一緒に見に行こ
いや、お前とコレイは良い。
Oh.
カカタの状態はそこそこ安定しておるが、誰かに面倒を見ておいてもらった方がいいからな。それにお前には教令員が残してくれた問題を解決してもらわんとか。
う。教令員の問題？それは他の人に引き継いだんじゃなかったの？待ってよ、まさか。
Yep.
詳しくはコレイから聞きなさい。お前の今回の宿題じゃ。楽しみにしておるぞ。
Ah, Portinari.
全自動考え仕掛け。ファルザン先輩ってば本当に厄介な課題を残してくれたな。
Okay, he's way less down
私
than
に
I
手伝え
thought.
ることはある？材料の購入とか紙と筆の用意とか。
確か君は今日中に終わらせなきゃいけない宿題がまだたくさん残ってるんじゃない？
あ、はい。
宿題を終わらせてさっさとベッドで横になりなさい。ファルザン先輩を心配させないことが一番の助けだから。
わかりました。
Well then. Alright, so let's visit that excavation team, shall we? It's nice that everything is close to waypoints, since we have all the waypoints in the game as of right now. That makes things kinda easy. Oh hey, that wasn't here before. Yeah, okay, this is dismantled, so it should be safe.
待ちだ。ラエットさんの許可がない限り、部外者は立ち入り禁止だ。
We're not outsiders. She's a researcher from the academia.
ダメだ。素人が勝手に遺跡に近づいたり、現場を破壊したりしないようにというラエットさんからの指示だ。
That is very fair.
現場を破壊？わしが調査してきた遺跡はこれまでお前が足を運んできた料理店よりも多いぞ。そのラエットというのは一体何期の学生じゃ。わしに会いに来るよう伝えるがよい。
ラエットさんは今拠点にいない。
No. Well, if he's not here, we don't have any business, right?
お前たちを通らせるかどうかはラエットさんが
So
決め
that
る
makes
こと
things
だ。
easier.
ち、頑固なやつめ。
We can't just waste our time here like this. Let's wait for that research to come back. We can't just waste our time.
そうじゃな。たとえ何か情報があったとしても、あやつが帰ってきてから聞くしかあるまい。今はこの近くで情報を集めるとしよう。ラエットが帰ってきたら聞かんといかんぞ。一体ドイツの教え子かとな。
Okay, ask the villagers for information. So, number one.
遺跡に関すること？知らん。
Nah,
俺たちは水や食料を運ぶために雇われただけだ。
well,
発掘現場どころか、止まっている拠点にも近寄らせてくれやしない。
this guy's pretty pissed. Okay, since you're already here, right, might as well get some wood.
形は精神と共にあれ。
Nobody saw that.
でっかい機械だ。かっこいいな。もしかしてあれが伝説の遺跡徘徊者なのか？場所も合ってるみたいだし、まさかあの伝説は本当なのか？
What legend? Well, this guy is not going to tell us about this legend, so that's unfortunate. Oh, this one. Ah, okay. I mean, there's also a tree here. Let me real quick. Okay.
動くべきだ。
Oh, doesn't work.
以前この辺は
砂嵐がよく起こる地域だったんだけど、ここ最近はなぜか少し収まったようだ。とある旅人が解決してくれたと聞いた。でもそんなこと、
might have been us.
人間にできることなのか？
Might have been us. Maybe. Asking around, Farazan starts to organize information.
情報も
She...
大体
whatever.
聞いて回ったが、何か注目すべきことはあったか？
The high villagers from our village, the machine they speak of, the sandstorms dispersing. This one is, I don't know, nothing unusual. The machine.
遺跡徘徊者。このような名は初耳じゃ。あの機械の残骸も確かに変わっておるように見える。
What's so weird about it?
少し距離があるからざっと見ただけではわしも結論は出せぬ。さっきのあの村人に伝説のことを聞いてみよう。
Do agree?
君たち、なんで戻ってきたんだ？
I want to learn more about the legend of the Rune Wanderer.
確かに君たちの年代の人なら知らなくても当然だ。何しろもう10年以上も経ってるからな。
Hey, Farazan should know
こ
it
の
with
遺
them.
跡徘徊者と呼ばれる魔物は何百年もの間各遺跡をさまよい続けてたと言われてるんだよ。探検してる時にその姿を目撃したっていう冒険者も多いらしい。それは巨人のように見えるという人もいれば猛獣のようだという人もいる。でもなぜそいつがあちこちをさまよってたのかについては誰も知らないんだ。でもだいたい十数年前のことだったか。
So
そ
it
いつは
broke
突
down
然ス
then.
メールから姿を消して以来誰もそいつを見かけなくなった。だんだんこの伝説も語られなくなったのさ。だから今の若者たちはみんな何百年も名を轟かせた遺跡徘徊者の名前も知らないはずだ。
何百年も？ありえぬ。少なくとも当時わしは聞いたことがなかったぞ。せいぜい数十年の話じゃろ。
待て、当時の君って
Maybe the core is actually used in our friends. So that would explain a few
遺跡
things.
徘徊者だと思う理由を教えてくれぬか？
それは実はこっちも人から聞いた話なんだが。
酔っ払ったエルマイト旅団のやつから聞いたデタラメじゃないのか？
お前は？
Yes.
お会いできて光栄です、ファルザン先輩。私はこの考古小隊を組織したラエットと言います。
Of course.
ファルザン先輩のご高名はかねてより教令員にて伺っておりましたが、まさかこんなところでお会いできるとは実に光栄です。それにこちらは
He
最近
sounds
の驚か
very
せている旅人でしょ
suspicious.
お二方は何の要件でこんなところまでいらしたのですか？
最近お前たちが調査した遺跡の中に何か特殊な仕掛けあるいは文物がなかったか？
恥ずかしながら私たちが調査を始めてから少々時間は経ってるんですが、報告するような価値のあるものは未だ何も見つからなくて。
ほう？あの遺跡徘徊者にも報告する価値はないと？
あんなのは根拠のない噂に過ぎませんよ。この人たちが仕事の時にもこういう情熱を持ってくれるといいんですがね。
Yeah.
ごもっともです。今すぐ仕事に戻りますので。
They're
人
hiding
間は
something
知者
very
に
obvious.
止まる。そんなことわざがありますが、ファルザン先輩もきっとこのような根も葉もない噂信じないでしょう。
知識は行動を伴って初めて完全なものになる。知恵は経験の娘というじゃろ。発掘された文物を調査して新たな発見は
Oh,
ない
you're
かを
gonna
確認する
gonna
の
be
を
on
手伝って
legitimate
やろう。
break? Nice.
もし
Yeah, I
何か成果が出
wish
た
you
ら
luck.
お前のも
Do
の
you
に
need
して
luck?
よい。断る理
You
由
don't need
は
luck, right? You
ない
you'll
はず
just
じゃ
do
ろ。
it.
ファルザン先輩が調査に協力してくれるなん
You need
て
luck? Then good luck.
もちろん願ってもないことです。ただお二方もきっと旅に疲れ果てていらっしゃるのではないですか。
I don't know how much
今す
RNG
ぐ調
there
査に
is
協
in
力して
like
くれというのも
is it normal
やは
Lufia
り
too
少々
or is
無
it
理があり
actually
ますね。
the
今日はもう遅いですし、
The ancient cave. It is
下働きの
ancient
者たち
cave.
と拠点
Good
に戻
luck.
って休みます。先輩たちもこの近くで一晩お休みになってはいかがですか？他のことは
It's
ま
ancient
た
cave. Yeah,
明
good
日
luck.
話しましょう。ちょうどそこに村人の休憩用テントがあります。
May the RNG
粗
be
末で
with
はあり
you.
ますが、よかったら使ってください。
お前たちも休みに行くのか。ならばそうさせてもらおう。
Go to the makeshift camp. Wait, aren't we already here?
形は精神と共にあれ。
Well, almost.
それにしても本当に遠いな。奴らは村人たちに普段の会話を聞かれたくないのか？じゃあそれもよかろう。向こうもこっちの話が聞こえんからな。わしも遠くから一目見ただけではあるが、あの考古正体にも機械の残骸にも問題があると思っておる。あの残骸の装甲と関節の老化の程度から見れば、遺跡で何百年も眠っていたとはとても思えぬ。むしろ十数年前頃に動かなくなったものに見えたの。
A dozen years ago?
時間的にもあの伝説に合っておろう。もしあいつが本当に遺跡徘徊者であったならという話じゃが、少なくとも数十年もの間稼働し続けられるほどの高い強度があった。あやつは一体どうやって機体の状態を維持しておったんじゃろう。
The restitution module, of course.
その通り。じゃが理論的には蘇生装置はこれほど巨大な体を維持できないはずじゃ。まあ、わしが見てきた機械生命と同じであればの話じゃが。
You've seen such life forms before. You've encountered others besides Karakata?
100年も前の話じゃ。
M?
カカタと同じくらいの大きさの機械じゃったが、重いものも運べんし、喧嘩することもできん。実験の記録を書き写すことしかできんかった。それと、家に手紙を届けることもできたな。当時奴を見つけたのも砂漠の近くじゃったから。もしかしたら、この砂漠にもまだ見つけられていない蘇生装置が埋まっているのではないかと思うんじゃ。
A mechanical life form from 100 years ago. Is it no longer around?
でももしかすると、昔の人はすでに動力供給の技術的な問題を解決しておって、わしがそれに関して無知なだけかもしれぬ。ちゃんと研究せねば。
Why didn't you go and investigate earlier?
たとえ今奴らを問いただしに行っても、ライットは不勉強で機械の特別さを見抜けなかったなどと言うかもしれぬ。そうしたらその時点でおとなしく物を教令員に渡すだけであやつは逃げられるんじゃ。
Right.
もしあの残骸が教令員に渡されてしまえば、調査しようにもカカタの部品を手に入れようとするにもそう簡単には手を出せんようになる。とにかく奴らの企んでることを見抜いてから計画を立てる方が良い。あえて一泊させるとは。もし奴らが何かを企んでいるならば、今夜中に動き出すはずじゃ。今夜は特に気をつけなければな。
Well then, as the night goes on, you hear a faint
発
sound in
掘
the
現場から
distance.
か。やはり待ちきれんかったようじゃの。明日わしらに何かを知られるのが怖かったんじゃろう。拠点を見回っておるやつもおらぬのか。どうやら大きく動くつもりのようじゃな。わしは奴らの拠点に行って何か手がかりがないか見に行ってくる。奴らを見張って時間を稼いでくれるか。
No problem.
では頼むぞ。
Okay, so go. Okay, I don't have to do anything except for just, well, moving. I thought you might have to do a little mini game, but no.
前のテントはまだ届いてないのか。今夜中に取り替えないといけないんだぞ。
Oh?
まだ輸送中です。あんなに大きなテントを運ぶのは僕たちも初めてなんです。
ふん。どいつもこいつも極つぶしだな。迷惑ばかりかきやがって。君たちの口が固ければ あんな奴らを引き寄せなかったろうに。早く今あるテントを片付けろ。まだ輸送中のものも今夜中にこっちに届けるんだぞ。
Huh?
何者だ？
It's me, Sarah.
失礼しました。下働きどもが役に立たず叱っているところでした。お恥ずかしいところを見せてしまいましたね。君はいつからここにいたのですか？
What's the tent you mentioned, if I may ask? What's this delivery I hear you're having trouble with?
はあ、なんでもありませんよ。ただのテントです。
Oh,
前
right.
の拠点の片付けがまだ終わらなくて、まだ幾人かといくつかのテントがそちらに残っています。今
Didn't
住ん
sound
でいる
like
テン
it.
トが下働きの者に少し破られてしまったのですよ。だから前の拠点に残っているテントを回収してまた使おうと思っています。
And you're discussing that over here because...
遺跡にある文物は価値の高いものですから、夜になって宝刀団などの盗賊に目をつけられないかと心配なのです。どうせテントも届いていないし、よく眠れないから人を連れてここを見回りに来たのですよ。
There are people who would steal these relics?
なんといっても骨董品ですからね。欲しがる買い手は必ずいます。これだけの下
Oh.
働きを雇っているのも誰かに狙われないかどうかと心配しているからです。
Right. I
私
see.
からも尋ねたいのですが、君たちははるばる砂漠へやってきて夜中にこんなところに現れた。その教練員は本当にこのことを知っているのでしょうか？
Mm-hmm.
それにファルザンは一緒じゃなかったんです
She's
か？
asleep.
聞かずとも
Oh,
わ
or
し
not.
ならここにおるぞ。それからお前先輩をつけるのを忘れていたようじゃが。
すみません、ファルザン先輩。
Wow, that pause.
夜中じゃというのにお前たちがうるさくてよく眠れんから旅人に様子を見に行ってもらったんじゃ。まさかこんなに経っても帰ってこんとは。ここで何かあったのか？
There's some
なんで
dancing
もありま
heat
せ
shots
ん。
up there.
はあ、先輩のお休みを邪魔してしまうつもりでは本当に申し訳ありません。下働きたちに見回りの時は大きな音を立てないよう言い聞かせておきますから。
そっか、ならばよい。
Dun, dun,
帰ると
dun.
しよう。
And dance. We're heading back already?
状況を確認するために出てきたんじゃろ。目的は達成された。
Well,
明日か
okay.
ら元気よく調査を続けられるよう今夜はしっかり休むんじゃぞ。
Hmm? Yeah, that blinked just now. That wasn't a graphical glitch. Was I mistaken? No, no. No, no. Return to the temporary camp. Oh, can't talk to this guy. Wasn't there different... The wreckage of the huge machine remains motionless. Right. Right. For how long is the question?
奴らの相手ご苦労じゃったな。こっちはかなりの収穫を得たぞ。
Hmm.
これは奴らの拠点で発見された発掘記録じゃ。記録によればこの遺跡はずっと前から侵入されていた痕跡があった。それぞれの仕掛けやトラップもすでに起動されておったそうじゃ。
Okay.
さっき間近であの残骸を観察してみてわしも確認できた。何百年も埋まっておる文物ほどは風化が進んでおらんかったのをな。あの残骸は間違いなく遺跡と同じ時代の産物ではない。十数年前徘徊していた時に遺跡に侵入したんじゃろ。遺跡で罠にかかったか、 あるいは動作に何らかの不具合が生じたか。それはこのまま遺跡にとどまり、つい最近人に発見されたというわけじゃ。
Well,
じゃが、
it might
な
still
ぜ
be
奴らが
alive
この
and
こ
just
とを隠しておる
dormant.
のか、わしにはまだわからん。あの学者がこれらの手がかりに気づかぬはずがない。発掘記録の最後の数ページは暗号で書かれておるから、解読するにはもう少し時間が必要じゃ。そこに答えが書いてあるかもしれんな。
You can decipher coded messages.
ちょっとした言葉遊びに過ぎぬ。いわばこれこそがわしの得意分野というわけじゃな。
Frazan gets to work deciphering the code.
あともう少しじゃ。そういうことか。
助けて
Yeah, but that sounds about right.
君たちどこに行くんだ。早く戻って私を守れ。
No, you don't pay them enough.
何の騒ぎじゃ。あれは
It doesn't seem to be attacking though. It's just moving.
そんなわけがない。何かきっかけでもあったのか。人助けが優先じゃ。
Right, these things have lasers and rocket launchers and yeah, see, it's just moving.
旅人を無視しようと。
なんで僕たちを追いかけてくるんだ。
Is it though?
一体なぜそれは起動し、そしてなぜ追いかけてくるのか。
ちくしょう。おい、君たちも見ただろう。逃げても無駄なんだから一斉にかかれ。
Nah.
止まった。
おい、君たち。そいつがどんな状況か見てきてくれ。
All of energy again?
でも、もしまた動き出したら。
So it just moves, then stops, and then moves again after a while?
なんで君たちなんかを雇ってしまったんだ。どけ、自分で確かめるから。長年手入れされてなかったみたいだな。機械はもう限界を迎えたようだ。起動する前は本当に伝説通りすごいやつなのかと期待してたんだが、まさか見かけ倒すとはな。がっかりだ。
がっかりじゃと。まさかこいつが多くのモラと引き換えられぬからがっかりしてるわけではなかろうな。
Exactly.
ハルさん、君のことは教令員の先輩として尊敬しているが、だからといって私を好き勝手に誹謗中傷してもいいという理由にはなりません。
ほう、これはお前が書いた発掘記録じゃな。それとも帳簿と呼んだ方がより印象に残っておるか。
そんなもの知りません。
1月3日、テント5針発掘。1月5日、テント3針売却。1月10日、特殊テント1針前売り。至急9テントと入れ替え。
So tent is your code name for relics.
お前たち、表向きは公庫招待じゃが、裏では私利私欲のために文物を転売しておるな。遺跡徘徊者と思われる残骸を発見したお前は、以前掘り出した機械の残骸とすり替え、教令員をごまかそうと画策したんじゃ。伝説の遺跡徘徊者。闇市にそれを狙う買い手はさぞかし多かったんじゃろうな。じゃが、お前が
This
す
thing
り
is
替える
pretty
前に
big,
わしらは
and
砂
you
漠に
can't
ついてしま
control
う
it.
た。
So
ゆえに、
who
お
would
前
buy
は仕方な
this?
く計画を早め、わしがじっくり調査する前に一晩ですり替えようとした。じゃが、その途中で思いがけんことに、遺跡徘徊者を起動してしもうた。わしの推測、間違っておるか？
何をおっしゃっているのかさっぱりわかりません。
お前は知識を
I
求め
like
る
how
者と
he,
しての
how
教
he
示も
speeds up his
機械
words.
生命に対する敬意も持ってはおらぬ。学者を名乗る資格なんざないわ。
くだらない。教示だの敬意だのどうでもいい。 おい、行くぞ。
ライトさん。
後ろに気をつけて。
Is it active again? Oh. Okay.
なんでまた立ち上がったんだ。早く逃げろ。
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just ignoring them and just moving wherever. Frozen, watch out!
それは巨人のように見えるという人もいれば、猛獣のようだという人もいる。でも、なぜそいつがあちこちをさまよってたのかについては誰も知らないんだ。
理論的には蘇生装置はこれほど巨大な体を維持できないはずじゃ。まあ、わしが見てきた機械生命と同じであればの話じゃが。何百年もありえぬ。少なくとも当時わしは聞いたことがなかったぞ。せいぜい数十年の話じゃろう。
なんで僕たちを追いかけてくるんだ。
お前が狙っておったのはわしだったのか。
But wait, there's more.
久しぶりじゃのタミミ。
Okay. Okay. So, the other mechanical life form that she was talking about is this. Is this thing controlling... I told you not to. Now look, so many people, worried, even tell me. The messy scribbling has been repeatedly cancelled and edited, leaving barely legible phrases and a single neat message at the back. Hurry up and come home for a meal. Your mom always makes an extra portion of food, you know. Oh, it's delivering letters. Dear Madame Furzan, the notes and manuscripts we found on Tamimi have been transcribed and organized, and every one of them has been marked with your name. I hope that even after 100 years, future generations of students will still remember your name, Madame Furzan. Faruzan, sorry. I see. Tamimi's remodeling is going smoothly. As it is now, it can learn how to deal with various dangerous situations in the ruins on its own. I wish you could see it with your own eyes. As I worked, I kept thinking that you'd do a better job at this than I could. After all, you're the most exceptional student I've ever met. You in 100 years.
親愛なるファルザンへ。元気にしているの？あなたが失踪した日からもう20年以上も経った。教練員の人からは諦めた方がいい。もう希望はないと言われている。でも母さんはあなたがまだ生きていると感じてるわ。この世のどこかにね。あなたは幼い頃から強がりで、でもどこにいても頭角を現す子だった。だから今もあなたは必死に生きているんじゃないかしら。家に帰る道を探し続けているはずよ。残念だけど母さんはもうあなたを迎えてあげることができないかもしれないわね。もう残された時間は少ないし、体もだんだんにくくなってきている。これ以上遺跡には行かない方がいいとみんなから言われたの。でもタミミは以前と変わらず、いつもあなたの言っていた場所に足を運んでいるわ。それでね、あなたの先生とお友達がある方法を考えてくれたのよ。タミミを改造して私たちの代わりにタミミにあなたを探してもらうの。昔あなたはあまり家に帰ってこなくて、 いつも民見に手紙を託していたわね。私たちが民見に渡した手紙はちゃんとあなたのもとに届くかしら。こ
Mission
の手紙が
accomplished.
届くまでにどれほどの時間がかかるかはわからないけど、この手紙を読んでいる頃、あなたはきっと帰り道を見つけられているはずよね。この言葉を直接あなたに言うことができないのは残念だけど、でもお母さんは今でもあなたを
心から誇りに思っているし、愛しているわ。おかえり、ファルさん。まさかお前がこんな姿になっておったとは。今までご苦労じゃったな。タミミ、お前の届けてくれた手紙、確かに受け取ったぞ。安心して眠るとよい。
Wow. That's
タミミ、昔わしが出会った機械生命じゃ。わしがよその土地で学んでいた時も、こいつはいつもわしの後をついてきて、ノートを書き写したり、家に手紙を届けたりしてくれた。わしがあの件に遭遇した時、タミミは手紙を届けてくれとる途中じゃった。もう二度と会えんと思っておったぞ。まさか先生たちが蘇生装置を改造して自己修復の上に、さらにタミミに自己更新の機能を持たせておったとは。単身で未知の遺跡に入り、危険な機械を倒すために、こいつは集めた部品で自分を修復し改造し続け、10年も100年もさまよい続けていた。あの頃重いものを運ぶこともできなかったタミミは、こうして今の姿に変わり、遺跡徘徊者になっておったんじゃな。奴らの最後の手紙をどこにいるかもわからんわしに届けるために。
But in the end, it couldn't actually generate enough energy to move the giant thingy. So yeah. Even though they had all passed on, they still prayed for your safe return. Okay.
お前の心臓にとってこんなに大きい体を支えるのはやっぱり重すぎたんじゃろうか。
Tamimi?
改造されたと言っても、蘇生装置はこのように高い強度が求められるような挙動を完璧に維持できるものではない。この数十年もの間ずっと無理をしてたんじゃろ。成長する機械にも生き物と同じように命の限界がある。当時こいつが遺跡にはまって動けんかったのも、おそらく設計された寿命が尽きてしもうたからじゃ。そして100年経った今になって再び起動できたのは、わしが近づいてきたことを感じ取ったんじゃろうな。こいつは全身全霊を尽くして最後の手紙を届けようとしてくれた。これでやっとゆっくり休めるな。ティナリのやつ、わしの昔話をお前に話したんじゃろ。
I'm sorry.
謝ることはない。教令員の中でも秘密のことではないんじゃからな。
Okay.
それにあれはただの実験の失敗じゃとわしはそう思っておる。学者たるもの平然と受け入れるべきじゃ。ただわしの失敗によって影響されたものがこれだけいたと今になって分かった。やはりちと複雑な気持ちになってしまったんじゃ。先にパルディスディアイに戻ってくれんか。ずいぶん経っておるし、コレイたち
So
が
this
心
is
配しておる
definitely
かもしれない。
the main story path for
もう
for
少しだ
Hangout.
けタミミのそばにいたいのじゃ。少しでいい。
A return to Pardisdea. Ferzan's head hangs low in silence. The desert breathes a gale of wind, and the only sound that can be heard is the scattering rise of spreading grains. Okay. So we read this already. We got the achievement, so I guess the only thing left for us to do is return. Is there anyone we can... Oh yeah, okay, so you are just normal mercenaries. I guess that one dude is nowhere to be found now. That's a shame. Oh well, doesn't matter. Let's return. Itinerary will do. Mm-hmm. Oh.
戻ってきたのか。
砂漠での旅は順調だった？あれ？ファルさん先輩は？
Dead. Tell the whole truth, keep Tamami a secret. Tamimi, sorry. You tell everyone the partial truth.
そっか。ファルさん先輩にはまだやるべきことがあるんだ。まさかラエッドが裏でこんなことをしてたなんてね。君たちが無事でよかったよ。
ファルザン先輩が戻ってきたらカカタは治るよね。
Maybe. Currently, only Farzan and I know about Tamimi. I should let Farzan decide whether to tell the others about Tamimi. Yeah, sounds about right. Wait until one day later. Can do. Whee! That's a day. I don't know if they mean 24 hours, but this is the next day at least. Nah, it's never been 24 hours, so yeah, it's
ただいま。
next day.
もも。誰も迎えに来てくれんのか。
Nope.
私たちはここだよ、ファルザン先輩。
Well,
ならば
it
よい。
is midnight, so
これが砂漠から持ち帰った部品じゃ。カカタに装着すればすぐ元気になるはずじゃぞ。
これが古代文明の産物なの？本当に不思議だね。ラエッドみたいな下道の手に落ちなくてよかったよ。
下道？お前は奴らに事情を話したのか？
I told them about right, yeah. I told them about the archaeology team. Yeah, this one.
そうか。感謝する。後のことはまた後ほど話そう。なんでもない。ライトと奴の犯罪証拠はすでに教令員に送ったからの。
Really? I thought we didn't have that much time.
わしらを煩わせに来る暇はないじゃろ。では、早速カカタの修理に取り掛かろう。これ、手を貸してくれぬか？
はい。
After some repairs, Kaka springs back to life. Alright. Yeah, that seems
元
fine.
気になってよかった。でも治ったと言ってもちゃんと休憩は取らないとダメだからな。
It's a machine, I doubt that's necessary.
先輩はカカタを直したと思ったら出て行っちゃったよ。君に用事があるみたいだったけど、まあ君たちの間のことだし深入りはしないでおくよ。けど何か手伝いが必要だったら遠慮なく言ってよ。
Okay. Okay, this is linked. I had a feeling.
行くで。
Whee!
来たか。タミミのこ ことじゃが、秘密を守ってくれてありがとうな。
Did the right thing, see? You don't plan on telling them.
それを言ってもなお、奴らが単純にカカタのために喜べると思うか？たとえ最後には部品を受け取ってくれたとしても、心にわだかまりを抱え続けることになるじゃろう。過ぎ去ったことが今の人々に影響を与え続けることは望んでおらん。自分にも他の人にもな。
You don't have to shoulder all this alone. Maybe you'll feel better if you shared with the others, with the rest.
構わん。と
No,
っくに慣れておるわ。
that's not a good thing
懐
though.
かしい人々に関する情報はもう一生手に入らんと思っておった。皆がどんな様子をしておったかも、わしの記憶の中でだんだんと薄れていく。だがタミミが届けてくれた手紙のおかげで再びそれを思い出すことができた。皆わしのことを一度たりとも諦めてはおらんかった。それで十分じゃ。過去にとらわれてしまえば、それこそ皆の善意を裏切ってしまうじゃろ。先生も母もきっとそのようなことは望んでおらぬ。それに今こうしてお前はわしの話を聞いてくれておるではないか。
Fair point.
パルディスディアイの夜景はいいものじゃ。散歩に付き合ってくれぬか？
It'll be my pleasure. Ding.
ティナリと
Oh, no.
コレイにはカカタの状況が安定してからまたきっかけを作って伝えるつもりじゃ。今はもう少し秘密を守っていてくれるか？
You got it.
ありがとうな。100年前にも100年後にもわしのことを心配してくれ
That
て、
kind of makes me want to not go for the other option, but then again, we've got to do it.
そう考えてみればわしも随分幸運に恵まれたもんじゃ。そう思わんか？残念なことが一つあるとすれば、戻ってきたばかりの時、誰も先輩であるこのわしを訪ねてこなかったことじゃな。
Welcome home, Faruza.
おただいま。
Welcome back, Faruza. Where once she was adrift on the sea of time, she has found her home shore once again. Alrighty, let's look at the map now. The story map. Also, this one. No, this one first. So... Oh, really? There wasn't... Okay. I thought there was another branch here, but apparently there's not. Oh. Well, let's tell the others. How's this one should be done pretty fast, right? Okay, tell the whole truth. You tell everyone everything that happened in the desert.
そんな、せっかく100年前の旧友に会えたのに、一瞬で。
学者としては受け入れられるかもしれないけど、友達や生徒、娘としてはね。先輩を一人にさせてあげて。僕たちはここで先輩を待とう。これからは100年後の新しい友達である僕たちがちょっとは先輩の助けになれるといいんだけど。
Wait until 1 day later. Let's see if this counts as 1 day later. That'd be nice. Yep.
ただいま。むむ。誰も迎えに来てくれんのか？
No.
みんな待ってたんだよ、ファルさん先輩。
ならばよい。ほれ、これが砂漠から持ち帰った部品じゃ。カカタに装着すればすぐ元気になるはずじゃぞ。
Dot dot dot.
お、どうしたんじゃ？お前たちのその死んだような顔は。 若者ならばもっと元気を出せ。
でもファルザン先輩、そのパーツは。
なんじゃそのことか。てっきり何か面倒事が起きたのかと思ったぞ。どうやら事の詳細はすでに知っておるようじゃの。何、わしのために悲しくなる必要はない。言ったはずじゃろ。学者たる者、己の失敗に直面することをも学ばねばならぬ。100年も過重負担の状態で稼働しておったんじゃ。これらの部品を取っておいたとしても、今のわしの力で民耳を直すことはできん。それならいっそカカタの中であやつの命を生かし続けた方が良いかもしれん。先輩というものはな、いつも後輩のために何かを残すものなんじゃ。学者もそうじゃし、機械もそうじゃ。それにこれらの部品をタダでやるとは言っておらんぞ。しばらくの間カカタの中に預けるだけじゃ。じゃないとお前たちにわしの研究の手伝いを続けてもらえんじゃろ。そしてわしが古代文明の創造物を完全に解析し再現できた時、民耳の神聖の時が来る。
わかった。全力で先輩に協力するよ。
私も今はまだ何もできないかもしれないけど。
I'll help too.
当時のやつらにも民耳を改造できたんじゃから、今のわしらならもっとうまくやれるはずじゃ。その日が来たらわしはきっとあやつにこう伝えるぞ。おかえり民耳とな。
Alright. Start over. New friends, a new life, a new beginning. So, that is actually 3 out of 5 for... Huh? Okay. And there's actually quite a bit of space here, so this could continue for a while as well. Okay. Okay. And we have, of course, more resin. Let's spend that real quick. All right. Go. At some point, I'll get the I get a good circlet or something for Nahida's new set, but yeah, someday. Speaking of, need to dump some stuff. Let's see, didn't I have a piece that needs a small infusion? I don't think. Yeah. Oh yeah, just this one. All right. This one has an affinity for crit, also it seems. So hey, why not? It is a pretty nice piece. So this is that. It's the wrong set, but whatever. No, not you. If anything, we're going to use. Let's see. This one. No. Is this already? Wait, don't I have like trash tier stuff somewhere that I won't feel bad just using? I know we should have a ton of that. There's no way. I'm looking for like HP. Wow. There's no way. We got decent-ish stuff every single time from this domain. Or did they change? No, they didn't change the sort order. Actually, they might have done that. They might have done that. That would explain it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. That is an interesting piece. Lots of crit and elemental mastery. Main stat. But no, that is actually an interesting piece. Let's have a look real quick. Artifacts. So yeah, the big question is, do I actually care about energy recharge on Aida right now? That is the wrong thing. Oh yeah, this is trash. This can go. Right, so I'm not really using her burst all that much, so I probably shouldn't care too much about that. And just getting a few more crits with the distributed proc might be nice. Don't know if it's an optimization or it's gonna be worse, but only time will tell. Only time will tell. Alright, so let's have a look. First things first, this is... Oh yeah, this is just the check-in. We did get a few achievements, at least 2. Oh, hey, this one. Read all the letters. Sure, we did that. Use the windbite bullets to perform swirl reactions and bring the Satek Wenard in its floating form down. We did that every single time, so hey. Okay. Update, sure enough. Oh yeah, right, the new banners. Right. Right, but I'm gonna wait for Nilo. That's yeah. Yeah, it's just what it is. I'm gonna wait for Nilo. Playing it safe. Alright. And I think with that, it is time for me to say thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you had a good time. We'll be back tomorrow with more Genshin. Just have a little bit more of the event to do tomorrow, right? Not go to challenge. Actually, it doesn't even show that right here. But yeah, there's a new stage tomorrow, and we're also going to finish Haruzan's hangout and probably Heizo's as well. At that point, for the first time, period, I'll be done with all the hangouts. Because these are all done, right? But I never really did them all. When they were first introduced, I did Well, I did Noelle and Barbara, right? There were only 4, I think, so. But yeah, we're close to getting actually everything down, so it's kind of nice. We'll do that tomorrow, though. So for now, have a good day, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are. Do stay awesome. I will see you tomorrow, and don't forget, I will post this on Discord. Vacation time soon. Bye bye.
暇やったら何か話したるで。